I promised he'll be there. So anyway, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling pretty fine. I'm kind of exhausted as the day is still tiring.
Okay.
And I guess you feel the same.
Yes, yeah, because we have just posted a fair of DCS Educare. By the way, if you haven't heard our podcast yet, make sure you listen one more time. I just want to know, actually, hosted the event by yourself.
Yeah, I hosted an event back in the
Can you just speak loud for your audience?
Well, yeah, I hosted an event back in the days, back in 2019, where
Okay.
September, August. It
Yeah.
was a party event, and I hosted it because I was seeing a demand of a rising demand of people trying to party, like a good get-together place, and some of my friends were really willing to be in a place, but which was really like in a party's way. So me and some of my friends decided to why don't we fill up the demand, and we decided to host one party, and that was after the New Year's, and we successfully hosted it on August, and we had a teammate of around 8 members who worked for 1 month. Okay, the party went fine.
Okay, that's great. So I think we're gonna move to that side to just. So yeah, the camera just follow us. So basically, okay, please. So this is our honorable cameraman. His name is Prasher. Anyway, so basically, you were talking about the youngsters manifest themselves as a young entrepreneur.
Yes.
So, as you mentioned that you have done one event, I think it's really important for the young entrepreneurs to have work. Do you think the young ones should invest themselves for that particular job, or because if you see in Bangladesh, like there are like people who can see you in different angle, particularly when you are actually. Youngster doesn't feel really good because we're not getting much support from the society. So what do you think about that?
Well, answering the first question, young entrepreneurs should first focus on learning the things. Misinformation and gathering less information is gonna cause harm to businesses, and it's gonna of course rise the cost, and enough resources and less resources will of course cause hamper to the business. And it's important to have a good negotiation skill and good communication skill with the people if you're planning on becoming an entrepreneur, because you have to communicate with a lot of people.
Yep.
And secondly, to answer the another question that you can you repeat that again?
Oh yeah, I was asking that why? What do you think? Like why they are not just supporting our youngsters to go ahead? Like, or maybe the youngsters are not feeling good that they belong to this society because. For example, you are a young guy, and when you want to emerge yourself as a job holder or a young entrepreneur, people will be seeing you in different angle. Okay, he's not the guy that fits the position. So what do you think? Why the stigma?
Well, to be honest, we faced this. A lot of people didn't take us seriously back in the days when we tried to host our event or when we tried to do something really small. But by our age and our, I don't know, by the look of our face, because they got turned off and they didn't felt like doing business with us, and we got turned down in many places. But some places approved us, they liked our ideas, and those were the places, such as we did one in Shatash number, in Dhanmondi. That place approved us, and we hosted the event perfectly. So yeah, this is true. The community let us down sometimes, and we don't receive much support from our parents as a youngster trying to do business.
What would be your advice to our youngsters? Because as you
Well,
mentioned,
I'm already a young guy. I don't
that's
have
why I want you.
much advice for the
no,
younger
it's
guys.
like you're gonna mention
But
to our.
I can give the best advice is try to learn from your mistakes. That's the best you can do rather than regretting on it. And the mistake is gonna make you bigger and the better. Doesn't matter if it's a business or it's a personal life problem or anything regarding that. And another thing you can do is learn a lot. Doesn't matter what subject it is, doesn't matter what it is, you can learn anything, probably a human gesture, how to communicate. You can learn scientific things, biological things, economical things, whatever you like. Learning, I guess, is one of the best passion you can ever have as a youngster, because this is going to help you in the long run, and in the future when you'll be striving for jobs. And
You can actually use it as a reference to get to get enrolled in some high top or in top hierarchy. So that's really good point that you mentioned. That I hope so. So another thing that I want to give advice from myself, because when I was of his age, I actually utilized my time by becoming a photographer. Even though photography was not my thing, but what I really did, I actually bought a camera. Thanks to mom, even though my dad really supported me to do these things. However, I hosted even by myself. Believe me, I think I was less than 20, and I was actually controlling or gathering a lot of people in one chat. So the thing is, I thought it would be really much difficult, but whenever you'll be doing, you'll have the experience. I mean, you'll go through the experience, right? So that you can actually emerge yourself as a young entrepreneur. Like
I want to give another last advice to.
Yeah.
If you ever plan on doing a business and job, don't expect it to go it around the way you thought it, because it will never go that way, because the reality doesn't match our imaginations. And we face a lot of issues that are not in accounts of us, that we face in reality, such as problems of the community, and such as one problem I faced while hosting event was the problem of sound. This is something I didn't expect it, but around 8 p.m. I got an issue. I have to turn down the volume. And that was a really big problem for the community, as it was a party which required music.
Yeah, you also have to be aware of your surroundings. I think. Anyway, I hope we covered your issues. So we hope to see you in the next podcast. And make sure you're gonna learn and listen to our podcast. You're gonna learn a lot of things. Also watch our episode, which is Turjo with his British friend, where one British guy will be there. I think I will be playing by myself. And also, I think Nafi, if you can mention his time, I think I also want you.
Amen.
Okay,
Amen.
that's great, because
I always wanted to be influencer to make the world a better place,
Okay.
bring innovation in people's eyes. I'm down for it, and I would really request you guys to listen to his podcast. This guy makes amazing podcast, and
Thanks,
his
I
contents are really good. These are really worth our time hearing each and every recording of it.
I feel elated. Thank you, till then. Bye.
Thank you.